Assalamu alaikum and a very pleasant morning, girls. Today we are going to see Ernest Hemingway's The Snows of Kilimanjaro. Okay, yesterday we have discussed about the plot summary of the short story, right? Yes or no, girls? Yes. Okay. Now we will see themes, symbols, and the style of writing. Okay, is it clear, ma? Okay. First we will see the style in the story of the Snows of Kilimanjaro. That is how he has written the story, the style of writing. Okay, in the introduction part we have discussed how he used to write, right? Yes or no, girls? Okay, here we'll see economic of language, and that is this is the classical of Hemingway characteristic style. His writing is most commonly known for simplicity and writes about important things in an indirect fashion. Right? Yes or no, girls? Yesterday we have seen plot summary. If you have watched that video, you can here analyze those things. Okay, that is he is very simple writer. That is he used to write very simply. Okay, in a that characteristic styles. Is that clear, ma? Is a common simply and in a indirect passion. Here in Kilimanjaro, Hemingway does not immediately tell the readers his protagonist is dying, but it can be found based on the character's indirect clip dialogue and a few hints. Yes or no, girls? In the previous class, I told you that Harry is sleeping. Okay, and he is dreaming as if he is flying on the mount and is seeing the carcass of the leopard. Yes or no? Here Hemingway is not directly telling that Harry is the protagonist, the central character is dying. Okay, by that dialogues and a few hints we will come to know that he is going to die. Is that clear, ma? Okay. நான் வந்து நேற்று என்ன சொன்னேன், அவங்க நாங்கள் வந்து இப்போ என்ன பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறோன்னா அவங்களோட ஸ்டைல் ஆஃப் ரைட்டிங் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறோம். அவங்க எப்படி எந்த ஸ்டைல்லே எழுதுவாங்க, வெரி சிம்பிள் ஸ்டைல்லே எழுதுவாங்க அவங்க. அண்ட் கேரக்டர்ஸ் நாங்கள் அப்படியே படித்தவே எங்களுக்கு வந்து அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆகிடும். ஓகே, அந்த மாதிரி வெரி ஈஸி வேலே அவங்க எழுதுகிறாங்க. இங்கே வந்து ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் கொடுத்துருக்குறாங்க. கிளிமஞ்சாரோலேருந்து ப்ரொட்டகானிஸ்ட் இருக்கிறாங்க இல்லையா, ப்ரொட்டகானிஸ்ட் யார்? ஹாரி. ஓகே, ஹாரி இருக்கிறாங்க இல்லையா, த சென்ட்ரல் கேரக்டர். அவங்க வந்து செத்துடுறாங்கன்னு சொல்லலை அவங்க டிரெக்டாக. ஓகே, நாங்கள் வந்து எப்படி அவங்க செத்துடுறாங்கன்னு எங்களுக்கு தெரிய வருதுன்னா, நாங்கள் அந்த டைலாக்ஸு அந்த ஹிண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் படித்தா எங்களுக்கு தெரிய வருது. ஓகே. Okay, is it clear, ma? Can you get my points now? Okay, girls. Then we have the visual imagery. Okay, visual imagery, that is behind the house were fields and behind the fields was the timber. A line of a Lombardy poplars from the house to the dock. Other poplar ran along the point. A road went up to the hills along the edge of the timber, and along that road he picked blackberries. That is visual imagery. இதில் என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, visual imageryனா what are all the things we imagine and see. Okay, that is visual imagery. By reading that the snows of Kilimanjaroன்னு நான் சொன்னவே அந்த ஸ்னோவோட இமேஜ் உங்களுக்கு வந்துடும். எஸ் நோமா? கிளிமஞ்சாரோட மீனிங் சொன்னால் தான் உங்களுக்கு அது புரியும் என்னன்னு. இந்த ஸ்னோன்னு சொன்ன உடனே ஸ்னோவோட இமேஜ் உங்களுக்கு மைண்டில் இருக்கும். எஸ் ஆர் நோ? லைக் தட் இங்கே வந்து அவங்க வந்து லாம்பார்டி பாப்புலார்ஸ் அது என்னன்னா அந்த லாங் வே இருக்குது இல்லையாமா, லைக் எலிகிரி வே எப்படி இருக்குது, டேர்ன் ஐ அந்த மாதிரி லாங் வே. அதுக்கு இங்கே கூட ட்ரீஸ் இருக்கும், இங்கே கூட ட்ரீஸ் இருக்கும், அந்த மாதிரி அந்த லாங் டிம்பர் ட்ரீஸ் அதுதான். ஓகே, அங்கே அவங்க அந்த ரோட் க்ராஸ் பண்ணி அவங்க வந்து பிளாக்பெர்ரிஸ் இது பண்ணுறாங்க. ஓகே, பிக் பண்ணுறாங்க. இஸ் இட் கிளியர்மா? Through this description, the readers get the impression of extraordinary and beautiful place. எஸ் நோ? இப்போ நான் உங்களுக்கு சொன்னதுக்கப்புறமா நீங்கள் வந்து அப்படியே இமேஜின் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க அந்த ரோட்ஸ் அப்படியே போகிறது. எஸ் நோ? த ட்ரீஸு, டிம்பர் ட்ரீஸு, அதுக்கப்புறமா பிளாக்பெர்ரி ட்ரீஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கும் அங்கே போய் பிக் பண்ணுற மாதிரி. எஸ் நோ கேர்ள்ஸ்? தட் இஸ் த விஷுவல் இமேஜரி. After reading that, the reader will have a beautiful that is impression. Okay, extraordinary impression we will have. Is it clear, ma? Can you get my points what I am telling? Okay girls, then it also created by the choice of literary devices such as imagery, symbolism, allegory, personification and other figurative language. That is literary devices. Literary devices na literary languages. Symbolism. Symbolism na என்னமா? Symbolism. Symbolism is nothing but a mark or character used to conventional representation of an object, function or process. Is that clear? Here symbols is given. Okay, the like snows, everything. Okay, and imagery is nothing but the images. Okay, allegory. What is mean by allegory, girls? Have you come across this word allegory? Allegory, no? Yes or no? Okay, fine. Allegory is a short story. Okay, that is a short story or a short poem which has very much hidden meaning in that. Okay, it is typically moral or a political one. Is that clear, ma? Okay, then personification. What is mean by personification? Personification. Personification is a figure intended to represent an abstract quality. That is the attribution of a personal nature or human characteristics to something non-human, or the representation of an abstract quality in human form. Here in this short story we can see the personification. That is the character, the protagonist, the Harry is compared to the leopard. Okay, carcass of the leopard. Yes or no? That is personification. Is that clear, ma? Now can you get my point? Okay, and the figurative language. What is mean by figurative language? Figurative means it's used to indicate a departure from a literary use to words metaphorically, or in a style representing forms that are recognizably derived from life. That is figurative language. That is, it is derived from our own life. Yes or no? In this he is thinking about his own past, that is flashback, and the present. Is that clear, ma? Okay. Style is one of the element of fiction that refers to the writer's choice, diction, sentence structure, literary techniques and the uses of rhythm. Yes or no? Style is almost everything. Okay, how beautifully you are writing, how beautifully you are structuring your story. Okay, in that everything comes. The diction comes, the sentence and the techniques and the rhythm. Is it clear, ma? Are you able to get my points? Okay. Then we have Mount Kilimanjaro. That is, in most of the ancient civilization, it was believed that God's promise of peaceful afterlife reposes on the highest mountain tops. For the Greeks, it was Mount Olympus. For the Hebrews, it was Mount Sinai. And for the Japanese, it was Mount Fuji. When Harry looks at Kilimanjaro, he sees it as a symbol of truth, paradise, and purity. Throughout the story, Harry tries to uplift his soul from the low lying, hard plains, and the difficult, painful experiences of his life. His dreams about the snowy mountain to gain happiness and redemption from his rotting soul that is reflected through his gangrened leg. That is, here, there is Mount Kilimanjaro. In the ancient belief, those time, what they believe is that is God promises that in the highest mountain of the top, there is a peacefulness is there after life. Okay, for the Greek, it was Mount Olympus. That is, for Greek people, it was the mountain of Olympus, and for the Hebrews, it is the Sinai mountain, and for the Japanese, it was Fuji mountain. For Harry, he is in Africa. Yes or no? That time, Kilimanjaro is a symbol of truth, paradise, and purity. Now, what he thinks that is Kilimanjaro is a peaceful place for his rotten soul. Is it clear? In that, throughout the story, he is trying to uplift his low lying thing. Okay. Yes or no, girls? Yes, sir. He goes to the flashback and comes to present. Yes, yes. And he is dreaming about the snowy mountain to gain happiness and redemption from his rotting soul. That is rotting, decaying, okay, decomposing. And that is gangrene means it is like infected area, girls. It has become like green in color or yellowish green color. Okay, gangrened. So it is going to decay, decomposed. Okay, girls, can you get my points? Okay. Then the snow. Snow is a significant to loneliness, loss, and abandonment. The bleak, harsh days of winter are dark and dull, which so perfectly symbolize the moments before death. That is, before death, how a person feel. Okay, the snow is also a significance of loneliness. Okay, loss and abandonment. Abandonment. What is mean by abandonment, girls? Abandonment. Okay, the action or fact of doing something. Okay, that is, it is like loneliness. The bleak, harsh days of winter are dark and dull, which so perfectly symbolize the moments before death. The bleak, harsh day. That is, in the winter season, how it will the day will how it will look, girls? Bleak in color. Yes. Okay, it is a cold weather, like a blurry thing. Okay, yes or no? So that symbolizes the moment before death. Is that clear, ma? Can you get my points? Okay. Then we have vulture and hyena. Vulture and hyena. Yesterday, you people know well what is vulture and hyena, right? Okay, this is a vulture. Okay. Okay. Then the hyena. This is hyena. Is that clear, ma? Okay. I have shown you the pictures about vulture and hyena. Vultures and hyena are animal symbolisms of death. Okay, because that hyena and vulture comes to the dead body to eat that. Okay, it is a symbolism of death. Both circle around dead rotten things and consume dead bodies. Is that clear? Hence they are considered unclean. They are the harbingers of death for Harry. They surround him as if intentionally gathering around his rotten soul. That is, here that hyena and vultures, hyena and vulture இருக்கிறாங்க இல்லையாமா, அவங்க வந்து animals, yes, animals symbols of death. ஓகே, ஏன்னா அவங்க அந்த வல்ச்சர் பேர்டும் ஹைனா ஆனிமலும் எப்போ வருவாங்கன்னா டெட் பாடிஸ் இந்த தான் வருவாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ நவ் ஹாரி வாட் ஹீ திங்ஸ்னா, இவங்களோட லெக் வந்து டீகம்போஸ் ஆகிட்டு இருக்குது. தட் இஸ் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் தி இன்ஃபெக்ஷன் ஆர் சம்திங் wound. ஓகே, that is, both circle around dead rotten things and consume dead bodies, hence they are considered unclean. They are the harbingers. Okay, what is harbingers, girls? A person or thing that announces or signals the approach of another. That is, they are signaling Harry for about his death. Okay, they are the signals. Is that clear, ma? They surround him as if intentionally gathering around his rotten soul. Rotten soul, decaying soul. Is that clear? Can you get my points, girls? What I am telling here? Okay. தட் இஸ், இவங்க என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, ஹேரி வந்து இப்போது அவங்களோட ஊண்டுனால அவங்களோட பாடி வந்து கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக டீகே ஆகிட்டே இருக்குது. ஓகே, அது ஹேரிக்கு அதுக்கு தெரிய வருது. ஓகே, நான் ஐம் கோயிங் டு டை அப்படின்னு. அப்போ வந்து வல்ச்சர்ஸும் ஹைனா சரவுண்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க இல்லையா, அப்போ என்ன தெரிய வருதுன்னா, ஓகே, மை டெத் ஹேஸ் தட் இஸ் இட் ஹேஸ் கம் டு அன் எண்டு அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. இப்போது எனக்கு டெத் வந்து தட் இஸ் ஐம் கோயிங் டு டைன்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஏன்னா அந்த வல்ச்சரோ ஹைனாவோ சிம்பாலிசம் ஆஃப் டெத்துன்னு, சிம்பிள்ஸ் ஆஃப் டெத்துன்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. இஸ் இட் கிளியர்மா? ஓகே. Then the symbolisms. The leopard can be seen as a symbol of death, immortality and possibly redemption. That is, the leopard scene. Yesterday I have shown you the leopard scene. Yes or no? It is also a symbol as a, that is, the leopard can be seen as a symbol of death. Okay, immortality, living forever, never dying or decaying, and possibly redemption. What is mean by redemption, girls? Redemption, the action of saving or being saved from sin, okay, error or evil. Is that clear? Possibly redemption. That leopard shows a scene as a symbol of death, as well as the immortality, as well as the possibly redemption. Is it clear, ma? Okay. The second symbolism is the hyena. The hyena and vulture are described as a lions, illness, fear, and death. Okay, they are described as a illness, fear, and death. Yes, of course, Harry is ill and fear of about he is nearing to his death and the death itself. Then the third symbol is low-lying hot plains areas as a symbol of the difficult or painful episodes in Harry's life. That is, he is going to flashback and coming back to his life. Yes or no? But that is past and the present, right? It's that difficulty, that pain. It shows that Harry has seen many painful episodes in his life. Is that clear, ma? And the gangrene, the rotting of the flesh, is a symbol of Harry's soul. That is the wound which has now affected as a gangrene. That is green and yellowish color, that wound, you know, that is symbol of a Harry's soul. Now that Harry's soul has become like rotting. Is that clear? Okay, then we have point of view. It is the whole story is written in a third person's point of view. Limited, that is omniscient. Omniscient means that is the third person knows everything about that person whom he is telling. Okay, is that clear, ma? That is the story இருக்குது இல்லையாமா, அது வந்து தேர்ட் பர்சன் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூலே எழுதியிருக்கிறாங்க. ஓம்னிசென்டா அந்த தேர்ட் பர்சன் இருக்கிறாங்க இல்லையா, அவங்க வந்து அந்த பர்டிகுலர் பர்சனோட லைஃப் ஹிஸ்ட்ரியே எல்லாமே தெரியும். ஓகே ஓகே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட் இஸ் யூசிங் த தேர்ட் பர்சன் ப்ரொனவுன் இன் நரேட்டிங் த ஸ்டோரி such as okay girls, that is the uses of pronouns in narrating the story. The use of he, she, her and his is in narrating the story. That is the usage of the pronouns. Is that clear? Okay, the second point is story seen through the eyes of outside observer. That is, the narrator is not a character of the story. Is that clear? That is outside the observer. Is it clear, ma? Okay. Then we have themes. Okay. Themes in the snows of Kilimanjaro. Death itself is personified as a visitor who passes by Harry 3 times before Harry finally succumbs. Harry decaying symbolizes the slow demise of his life's best intentions. That is the death. Okay. And the post-World War I struggles to find meaning after witnessing chaos of conflict. Harry's reflections on his former loves and on the distance he feels between himself. That is post-war. And Harry's memories tell a large story of World War I in Australia and Italy. Harry also recalls his dramatic events in which he was involved when he could have changed the outcome for someone else. That is about memory. Here the 3 major themes are described here, girls. That is, one is death, and the other one is post-war, and the third one is memory. Is that clear? Okay, you people know well, right? எஸ் ஆர் நோ கேர்ள்ஸ்? ஓகே, இதில் வந்து என்ன தீம் கொடுத்துருக்குறாங்கன்னா மெமரி தீம் இருக்குதுமா, போஸ்ட் வார் அண்ட் டெத் இருக்குது. மெமரினா எப்படின்னா இந்த ஸ்டோரியிலே அவங்க வந்து ஃப்ளாஷ்பேக்கில் யோசிக்கிறாங்க இல்லையா, அவங்களோட பாஸ்ட்டில் என்னென்ன ஆயிடுச்சு அது எல்லாம். தட் இஸ் மெமரிஸ். இஸ் தட் கிளியர்? அண்ட் போஸ்ட் வார் அபவுட் நான் எஸ்டர்டே அந்த பிளாட் சம்மரியில் சொன்னேன் இல்லையாம்மா, அவங்க வேர்ல்ட் வார் 1ல் அவங்க ரிசீவ் பண்ணாங்க மெட்டல் அவார்டு அப்படின்னு. எஸ் ஆர் நோ? அவங்க பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணாங்க வேர்ல்ட் வார் 1ல். அதுக்கப்புறமா அவங்க ஒரு பாய்க்கு பார்க்குறாங்க, தட் பாடி half eaten by the animals. எஸ் ஆர் நோ கேர்ள்ஸ்? And the one officer is hanging in the fence. Yes or no? That is the conflict and the outcome of the war. Okay, that is about the post war. And about the death na avangaloda personal, that is he is realizing after the wound that he is going to die. That is that death is the one major theme. And that wound இருக்குது இல்லையாமா, அது வந்து slowly poisoning him. Okay, and that is the life's best intention. Is that clear? Slow demise na going to die. Is that clear? Okay. Then we have the quotation from Ernest Hemingway, that is Kilimanjaro is a snow-covered mountain 19,710 feet high and is said to be the highest mountain in Africa. Its western summit is called the Masai Nagaje Nage, the house of God. Close to the western summit, there is a dried and frozen carcass of a leopard. No one has explained what the leopard was seeking at that altitude. Okay, yesterday I have posted one leopard's picture, no ma? Yes or no? In that I told you about that leopard symbol. Okay, that leopard is compared to the person. Here the Harry. Is that clear? Okay. Have you understood, girls, what the plays that story is about? Okay. Okay, girls, from the beginning I'll tell you a gist. Okay, Harry is a writer and Helen is his wife. Okay, yes or no? And Molo is their servant, where when they were in the safari in the Africa, that Molo serves them. Is that clear? Okay. That is, the story opens with the paragraph about the Mount Kilimanjaro, which is the highest mountain of Africa. Yes or no, girls? Okay, and then Harry is as a writer and dying of gangrene because of the wound, and Helen is his wife. Okay, girls? Okay, because of some incident, they are in the Africa. Okay. Then Harry begins to ruminate his life and experiences. Okay, yes or no, girls? That is, he is going to flashback and thinking about the about his life, and throughout his life he wanted to write something, but because of something he is not able to write anything. Okay, and he thinks about his wife also. That is because of dowry, that is wealth and the name, he has married that girl but he has not confessed that thing. Okay, is that clear, ma? At last he falls asleep, and he dreams about the that some rescue team has come, and he's in the plane, and he's going to, and he's flying in the highest mountain. Okay, and he's seeing the Kilimanjaro. Is that clear? That is the symbol. Okay, in that symbols we come to an end that Harry has died. Is that clear? That is Helen comes and Helen comes and wakes him. Okay. Okay, girls. Then what happens? Helen comes and wakes him up, but she comes to know that he is no more. Okay, and the vulture, that hyena's cry is a strange voice as a human cry. Is that clear? Okay. Then moral value. One of the most difficult things to think about in life is one's regrets. Something will happen to you and you will do the wrong thing, and for years afterward you will wish you had done something different. That is, in Harry's thing also, he thinks that he goes to the flashback, Numa. That time he thinks that I have changed my decision that time. Like that he is regretting. Is that clear? Okay, girls. Okay, girls. Hope you people have understood everything. If you have any doubts, please do comment in the comment box, girls. Then only I'll come to know you people are having doubts, and surely I will try to solve your doubts. That is, I will clarify your doubts. Is that clear, ma? Okay. Thank you so much, girls. Take care. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.